everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike. I figured I'd do another run with the John Ruda truck, 389 glider with the John Ruda trailer, reefer trailer. We'll be doing like a short run here. Well, not really a short one. 371 miles. We're actually going to be crossing state lines from Boise, Idaho, all the way down to Nevada. Figured we'd do a long run, so that way we can actually get the feel of the traffic mod and everything. And it's actually going to be a sunny day with this mod going on. Last few runs I've done, and it's been nothing but raining. But this time we actually got some sunlight. A beautiful day, starting early in the morning. But let's start her up and let's roll. The engine mod that comes with this John Ruda truck, it's a Cat. One I'm using is a Cat C15. It's a 550 horsepower engine. It actually has, it says like Ode on it. It's got like, I guess it must be the Ode version of the sound engine sound, I mean. But to me it sounds awesome. It sounds very more realistic. I actually created another profile just to listen to the actual game itself, see what it sounds like, and honestly the sounds for the game itself, not all that great. That's why I love modders who can create better sounds and everything, make it sound more realistic and everything. But as of Friday, I'm on vacation, loving it. I love being not having to worry about waking up the next day. Get to sleep in a little bit, not much though. I'm still gonna get up early because I went to my mom and dad's place today to go do some maintenance work on my car, because my dad's got he's got the garage with all the tools and everything, where I thought it was gonna be like a good warm day. It's actually a cold day today, and figured I would go work on my car, because on my vacation I'm thinking about going to Myrtle Beach. But in the process of it, I'm not sure anymore right now, because, well, for one, I feel like I'm coming down with something, because I don't feel good at all right now. It could just be nothing. It could be just my sinuses just messing up because of going from warm to cold again. Or it could have just messed me up a little bit. I took some sinus meds and stuff, but in the process of actually doing all the stuff for my car, the other day I actually hit something in the road, and it completely destroyed the plastic skid plate covering for my engine, and basically underneath the carriage to keep, from damaging my engine and underbody carriage, and it completely destroyed my plastic pieces. I ended up having to take those off, so now I gotta order me some new ones, which really sucks, because there's no telling how much is that's going to cost me. So it's like I'm planning on going on vacation, and it seems like the stuff is happening to my car. And on the way back, somewhere on the interstate, I caught a screw in my tire, so now I gotta go get that fixed as well tomorrow. So depending on how much I spend on that will determine how much money I'll have to go to Myrtle Beach. And it just sucks. We'll just leave it at that. It just sucks. It's like one thing after another. But so now I gotta flat tire on my car. I got a donut to put on, but I'll see if I can air it up in the morning, if it'll hold air long enough for me to get to the dealership, because I got my tires through them, and it's got a 5-year warranty on the tire itself, so I should not have to pay a lot. Probably like whatever the pro rating will be, because it's still got pretty good tread life left on it, because I ain't had them really that long. Maybe get close to, it's been like a few months since I've had them replaced, maybe close to a year now, but it's got a 5-year warranty, so I should be able to get them replaced, no problem. So hopefully I can get that done tomorrow, and hopefully I'm not coming down sick or anything, because I've never been to a beach before. This will be the first time I've ever gone. I actually had money to go, but if I have to start making repairs on my car, it's going to kind of cut me short. Figured I'd go to the beach and actually see the ocean for the first time. Which would be nice, to actually do something I've never done before. Get out of the house, go do something. Because before, even though I've had vacations at other jobs, it's where I worked 2 to 3 jobs before. It's like I take a vacation from one. It's just basically I'm just taking a break from one job and still working at the other. So really I couldn't go to a vacation anyway. But hopefully I get all this stuff fixed out. And hopefully it don't cost me too much. That way I can go ahead and do something I've never done. Sorry, I went blank for a sec there. Hope everybody's having a good day. Don't know where anybody else is, but here it's like pretty chilly out. It's supposed to start warming up this week, back in the 60s, which would be good. I'm ready to start putting on shorts and having the warm weather. Sports car. Nice. Cut in front of this guy. I actually need to start going around this game and start getting onto those viewpoints, and that way I can start seeing them. Oh, that's neat. Look over there. Let's go on the outside view and look at that. My hand gliding out there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Oh, look at that waterfall. It is so neat and how detailed they've gotten with these games. Hopefully here soon. I know they're redoing the California one. I've seen on the news of the ATS. Can't wait to see what that looks like whenever they bring that out. The rework of California, which would be good because they got more detailed than all these other states are doing. You'd basically have to get everything else up to par with it, which would be good. Just let everybody know I'm also running the, look at that, GTA 5 traffic mod with Stay Loaded mod, which is working pretty well together. More traffic and everything, but it seems like it's still a bit too less. And like on the interstate and everything, it's like there's not a whole lot of traffic. When you get in town, there's a ton of traffic. As you can see in my rearview mirror, there's a row of cars right there. So I mean, I don't know if it just works in the in town or what, lag there. Also running the traffic light mod, which actually extends the life of the traffic lights, make them last longer, like real traffic lights, which is actually pretty awesome. I like that. Makes it feel more realistic. Because of games like this, I love to have the realism with it. Because to me, a lot of them they just cut it too short on like traffic lights and all that stuff. What is that? Oh, that's that car. Yeah, some of these cars have their own specific engine mod sounds. Like some of the sports cars have their own sport car sound, and muscle cars have that roaring rumble V8. Which is pretty neat. So kudos to the person who made this traffic mod. No, another weird thing is I've been trying to buy another truck from John Ruda, but for some reason it won't let me purchase anything, and now the Google Pay is gone off his website. So I'm kind of wondering if it's because of the situation going on right now where they're cutting ties. What's going on across the seas? I kind of wonder if that's the reason why, because I've tried my bank card, I've actually tried a prepaid card from another, like at Kroger's or Walmart or whatnot, just to see if I can get one on there, and for some reason it won't let me do it even through that. So it kind of sucks. So if there's any other way you can purchase anything from him, please let me know, because I really like his mods. They're well worth the purchase. Especially with this trailer pack. I'm kind of glad I got this truck and in the trailer pack before that issue. But at the same time, I was trying to get what is that? I was looking at getting to the Freightliner off John Ruda, the XL. So that way we have a different truck to run. Because to me, his mods are awesome. I really like them. The freebies are real nice too. On the websites you get them from, and a lot of them do a real good job with them. But I feel like John Ruda, he puts a little bit more effort into it, has more detail, which I'll probably show here later, because I want to get rid of the trailer and maybe do a special transport, just to see what that would be like running with this truck. I mean. We shall see what happens. I may find another mod to run through, because I also have that engine sound pack from can't think of how you pronounce it. It starts with a K, the Creechum. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. But that's the same. I think that's the same sound mod for engines that John Ruda uses, because he does a real good job. The only problem I'm having right now with these trucks right now is I think that where we had that little tiny update, it's kind of messed up the certain mods. Some of these mods that got messed up for some reason. Oh, looks like somebody broke down. I don't know what's going on with them, but like certain lights on the trucks will cause my screen to white out. If you like get in front of it or behind it, and it just white out the screen like a freaking ghost. Oh, whoa, whoa, a little bit lag here. Trying to catch up with itself. But yeah, I mean, it just, for some reason, like, I also had the Rolling Pete mod where it adds to the SCS trucks, just adds on stuff, and you actually get smoke come out of your stacks, and that's not even working now. Doesn't make no sense, but, you know, when you get a little bit of mods from these games, it tends to mess up other modder stuff, so you just gotta wait it out until they update it. Even though the mod's still working, but it's kind of annoying to have drive a truck and your lights are like completely, like, I don't know how to explain it. I would have to probably do it in a video form, but it's really hard to explain. Man, where'd all this traffic come from? It's almost like when you look at the light and you see it reflecting off the ground. It's supposed to have a nice subtle glow to it and it blinks and stuff. Well, this is like a solid color blinking like a triangle. You know, like a cheesy game type blink. That's how I can explain it, but that's what's messing up on them. Now, it's not all the lights that you use on there, like certain headlights that it does it, which is weird. So hopefully those will get fixed soon and I get the updated mod for it. Haven't checked the actual mod scene in a while since I've had this John Ruda truck. Like I said earlier, one videos I made, I'm addicted to this truck because the way it looks, the way it sounds, the sound is beautiful. Sounds just like a real truck. Very detailed. Love it. Now, my second favorite one's that Freightliner XL Classic from, I can't remember who created that one. I can't remember the name on it, but it's like the first Freightliner XL Classic I did, and it has those animations where the shifter moves, and then whenever you roll down your window, your visor comes down. That modded truck, that one's actually pretty well detailed. I like that one as well. But for some reason, I guess also because I'm a Peterbilt fan, I love Peterbilts. I drove a Peterbilt, and I just love the way they drive and the way they look. So I guess that's probably another reason why I'm addicted to this truck. And then the sounds are magnificent on this thing. The sound quality of the like going uphill and everything just sounds more legit on these engine sounds. Yeah, I'm losing gear. Challenger in the parking lot. Oh, it's been one great day after another. hate the AI traffic in here. It's like a speed limit. They go the speed limit, but when you get really close to them, they seem to want to slam on their brakes, like they're trying to brake check you. Gets annoying. How long we got here? Still got 147 miles to go. Nothing like being in the desert. Ready for the warm weather, people. Ready for the warm weather. Ready to put my shorts back on. Just seen that truck go by. Alright, with my company that I work for, I'm thinking they're getting ready to shaft us. Reason being is they're implementing small merchandisers to go in our gas stations and everything, and certain stores to fill them up for us. That way all we gotta do is kick them off and everything. Figured it'd be a nice thing, but whenever you listen to what they're saying, they've actually cutting out 2 or 3 routes and combining them with other people's stuff and added more work to us, basically. And cutting our so many cents per case that we get paid for from 13 cents a case down to 10 and a half if you have a small merch going into your stores. And the way they tried to explain it was that because they're giving out more, you're not losing any money. And I'm thinking, yeah, but what we are doing is gaining more work for lesser pay. That's the way I see it, and that's the way I read into it. And that's complete BS, if you ask me. So I don't know how much longer I will stay with this company, because to me, I know what they're trying to do. Because of the cost of gas and everything, they're trying to eliminate 2 or 3 trucks to save them on gas. They don't have to be filled up. And the fact that they want to cut out, even though they're trying to average it out what we're making now, I think it's going to make us lose money in the long run. Because we're not going to, this is summertime, yeah, but whenever you, what about the slow days? That's going to kill us out from making any money. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. I'm just going to stick with it. Woo! Maybe I should have slowed down on that. Didn't know it had a lip. Anyway. That was crazy. Back to what I was saying, but to me, I think they're trying to screw everybody. To me, it feels like they're screwing us, instead of, like, they say it's supposed to be taking away a lot of the work for us, and I'm thinking, no, it's not, because if you're adding on to us, but yet there's still other ones we got to work ourselves, then that kind of defeats the purpose of having small merchandisers come in, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, so I'm a little aggravated with it, but I'm going to stick it out and see how well it works. But if it's what I'm thinking it's going to be, then I'm just going to look for another job, because to me that's not even right to cut our pay and yet say that it's like going to help us out and everything, even though they're giving us more work to do. Saw that coming. It's hard to see around that bush. I'm thinking eventually down the road, I'm probably going to find another job. Because to me, that's not even right to cut her pay, but yet gave us more work to do. Even though part of it's going to be kicked off. But if you're looking at the way they showed it to us in the meeting, we're gaining more. If you take the time, if they're not even looking at the time frame that it takes to get the stuff into the store, get it checked in, and then kicking it off, they don't realize that there's some places, like there's just one place it takes me 30 minutes to get checked in for no reason, because they want to take their freaking time to check me in. And I'm about ready to tell them I ain't gonna run into them no more if they're gonna keep doing that. They can go get their own, they can go get it themselves. They just keep screwing around with me. I'm getting tired of it, actually. There's no reason to take 30 minutes to get checked in. No reason. Now there's other places that I've actually gained their trust where they just let me check it in. It takes me like 5 minutes to get checked in, because I check it myself to make sure it's there, and I let them know if there's anything missing, and I'll throw it up. Very easy, very simple. I'm trying to gain their trust, but certain ones it don't matter, and it just gets aggravating. But enough of my problems. Let's go on to thinking about. I actually created another profile. I said earlier, I created a profile just to check the sounds and everything, which is very rough sounding because it just sounds horrible in the normal game itself. I made it because I want to do convoys. I've never done the convoy before, but I'm also kind of curious. I'm debating on whether or not to host my own convoy, so that way I can have my mods in it. Which I'm only going to have certain mods, like engine mods and possibly like the traffic light mod and the maybe just a couple other mods and maybe a few truck mods that you can have in my session. Because the ones I've been looking at, they have mods in there that I don't even have or even seen, actually. To be honest with you, they're just using different ones. I probably have seen them, just never did think about it. Take this one a little slow and not jump like the other one. But probably about live streaming it, probably. I don't know if I'll be doing it this week because I'm going to go to Myrtle Beach on my vacation. We'll see when I get back. Probably like next weekend or this coming up weekend. Maybe then I'll do a live stream and run through the convoy. Try something different with this game. Something I've never done. Oh, I'm getting tired. Let's see how much further I got. Oh, I'm just down the road from it. Looks like it's on my left. Yeah. Wow, I didn't think I'd make it that fast. Probably because I haven't gone through many towns. Spent mostly interstate runs. That's actually a pretty good trip. This is probably the longest one I've done. Going from a different state. Usually I just do short runs keep it short. But I wanted to see, going with a further run, to see how well the traffic mod and everything works. And it seems to do alright. It's a little bit more traffic than what your normal ATS has. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, still seems kind of short on traffic, because it'll become traffic behind me. I mean, you can pretty much see there's a lot of it coming on one side, and then there's not a lot to coming on the other side. So I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on this mod right now. I may change it, see about changing it. Try a different one, see if it does any better. This one's alright, but it just, to me, it seems like it could be a little better. Yeah, I get it, you're tired. I'll put you to bed here in a sec. Still love that decal on the back. That's truth, though. I mean, some people's got issues with truck drivers, and I don't understand why. A lot of them ain't bad, it's just certain ones have an issue, but there's a lot of them out there doing it because they want to do their job, make some money. And because their trucks are slow, people just act like they're better than them or something. And it's just like, you know, if the trucks actually stopped running and they said F you, a lot of people would be screwed, because they'd have no way of getting their product or anything. Wow, this one's tight. Alright, there you have it. We have made our run. But I'm addicted to this truck. Yeah, he's going to keep you on until I put him to bed. But anyway, this is an awesome mod truck. I really love his mods. I'm addicted to this truck. I'm glad I did get it before that issue started happening. And the trailer pack, because I love his trailers, what all you can do to them. But until I figure out a reason why I can't buy any more of his mods, which I'm pretty sure is the situation going on overseas. But until that time, well, I look at other mods and everything. And whenever I decide to go live stream for this game, I will let y'all know. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. I actually did like a longer one that has a lot longer stretch to it. Very fun. I love the long runs, but the thing is, I don't know if I could do it in real life. I mean, I've done it. I didn't like it. It just, I don't know. I like the idea of being able to come home every night. But I shall talk to y'all in the next one.